mundo donde nos metemos en el elevador mágico 1111.
With my mommy and daddy, Jen and Mom.
Good morning. Look, it's 11:11 in the car. And we realized we were looking at the wrong clock. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Let's see. We have anyone?
Let's see. We are
on our way. We're on an adventure, and we wanted to stop by and say good morning. Happy 11:11 conversations with Jen and Mao.
We just passed. 20 minutes ago, we passed Vegas.
Yes, we were going to stop and do it in Vegas, but boss here wanted to keep driving.
Let's get to our
destination
during the day so we can enjoy this day with the rest of the familia, which is
absolutely
why we're driving to Utah.
All right. Good morning, Pamela, Rowan, and Raul.
Morning.
Good morning. All right, great. Check Facebook and see who else.
There we go. We're back.
Hi, Allie. Good morning. I started Instagram, but because I'm using my hotspot, I can't do it. So I guess a visit in the driveway won't work today. No. Next week. It's an official date for next week. So get in the camera, my love. Keep it here.
Get on the...
There we go.
Oh, whoa, there's our son. We can't show him. He's without a shirt. I just realized that. Oh, hello.
All right. How about here? All right. Here we are. Okay. Okay. So how's everyone doing? This is us showing up for you. We are committed to our 11:11 familia.
We've been up since 4:30 in the morning.
This morning, and we've been driving, and I was starting to feel this like sinking feeling of like, oh no, we're not going to do it. Where's our adventurous spirit? We got to make it work. So luckily we have the hotspot and our laptop, and it started working. So yay!
We're here in some...
We're at a stop. It's a casino.
What is
smoke
it?
Shop.
Moapa Paitue Travel Plaza.
We are in Vegas. 11:11 in Vegas for you. So how are you today? What are we grateful for? And let's see what our angel cards. Good morning to all of you. If we don't see your comments in here, it means
Penny is let me see.
Yes, definitely go to the Facebook and see who else is with us. And
Pammy is on yours.
So on my family.
Yeah. Jennifer
Yay!
Barons.
All right. Okay, let's see. Pick out the
Jennifer
card.
Barons is live. Theatrical. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go.
Crazy that she's gonna do that
New
Woo!
love.
New love.
Nuevo amor.
Oh, love that.
Nuevo
amor. And we have our fairy cards on the road. Oh, Juliana wants to pick the fairy card. Say hi, Juliana.
All right. Have Juliana pick the fairy.
Okay, 1111 Familia on the road, and
I'll
we
put
are
the
here.
computer a little up so we don't
Higher.
disturb
It's okay.
our
Here
son who
okay, here it is. It is
laying down in the back.
Yes. Okay. Yes, he's feeling better. He got chiropractic care yesterday and muscle stimulation. Okay, ready? And there it is. This is commitment, you guys. This is love. Follow your dreams. I love it. Follow your dreams.
I think Juliana should read the book. I think she should
follow your dreams and new love. Okay. Here we go. So new love. Let's start with new love. What are we grateful for? Write out what you're grateful for today. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for this trip. We're going to be
grateful for ice cream.
grateful for ice cream. She's grateful.
I'm grateful for
coffee.
Starbucks. You know, this is a new item on the menu. Milk. Honey latte. Good job, Juliana.
Oh, that's what you said? Honey.
Oat milk honey latte. Were you thinking I was calling you honey? This morning?
I never got that it was the honey.
He couldn't say it.
I was confused. Now I heard you say honey.
That's hilarious.
So she was like, we were ordering Starbucks.
Tell them, Juliana.
And me and my brother got our items, and then Mommy asked for the oat milk honey latte, and he was like, what? And then, what? And
he's like, oatmeal. Oatmeal latte. And I'm like, no, not an oatmeal latte. An oat and honey latte. Oat milk.
Mommy.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, I know which one you're saying. Almond milk. Almond milk.
Almond milk. I'm like, no, it's not almond milk. It's oat milk.
Allison
with honey.
Lori Lott, following your dreams will lead you to
new love. I love it. All right, new love.
Amor, nació de ti, nació de mí, de la esperanza.
All right, new love. A new chapter in your love life begins, whether it is with a new partner or rekindled love in a current relationship. And today we've been listening to this amazing relationship.com, which is really, really cool.
It's called relationship.com?
Relationship.org or
oh my goodness.
Anyway, yes, we have been up since 4 this morning, so bear with us. Open your heart to a new infusion of divine love through a partner in your life. The angels are preparing you to be aware of new people entering your life, as a new mate may be unlike your previous partners. Be open to changes in your current relationship and don't cling tightly to ideas of how you think relationships should be. This is a time of wondrous changes in your love life, and you are asked to trust God and your guardian angels to work things out for your highest good. Changes in your love life will only be painful if you are rigid in your thoughts or behaviors. If you flow with the current of love, you'll find that old parts of your love life wash away. Right?
I think we should find out what the right address is to the.
They are rapidly. I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done. It sounded like you were done.
Oh, look! Who wants a donut?
Good morning, Christina.
Christina in the house. Good morning, Jen and Mao. Hope both of you, Adrian, Juliana, and our 1111 family are having an outstanding theatrical on the road Thursday. Drive safe. Love you all. Follow your dreams and new love
It
cards.
is pretty incredible that
Yes.
we're able to do this on this computer, and we have a hot spot, and we're in the middle of almost nowhere.
We're doing it. I'm so happy.
It's like, look, it's like
It's
the
adventure.
desert. It literally is like
This is determination, and this is commitment, this is love, right? So this is functioning at a higher level.
It's
right.
incredible.
I'm being unstoppable. They are rapidly replaced by new aspects that will delight you. Current relationships may end, or they may act as a transition into a new phase of passion and renewed love, or a new partner may enter your life, inspiring great happiness for you both. So there you go.
Well,
I love that.
As Jen was sharing, we've been listening to this. Her name is Anne?
No, Stacy.
It's Stacy. Oh my God. Again,
since 4 this morning.
And
Stacy
she's
and Paul.
But one of the things that I really appreciated from that conversation, well, they said a lot of really good stuff, but one of the things that really I went, wow, it is so true, you know. The establishment of marriage, or the what marriage means now as opposed to what it was 50, 60 years ago, has transcended time, and we're in a different time, which is why, you know, relationships at the beginning were established by men, and men, the rules were made up by men. So women had no rights, they had no equality, so it just went according to those rules. Right now, we're all, you know, women are independent, they have equal rights, they have, you know, they get to also say, and now it's, you know, now it's defining what a relationship is, and finding a new way of looking at a relationship, because the old patterns are
the way that it's a term that she used, on-demand relationship, right? And how therapy or couples therapy really doesn't work, and it's actually like it's
antiquated. It's an old way of thinking. It's an old way, you know, because relationships and going to therapy, it's about whose side is this person going to take.
Exactly.
You know, are they going to make you wrong?
It's about the blame game, right?
Which is what usually does happen.
Right. So when you go to therapy, it's the blame game, and you're praying that the therapist or the coach is going to side with you. And that's really not, it's just not productive, and it doesn't work. And so their system and their program, and, you know, they come from the mindset of Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. And that's how I'm sure you, Christina, I'm sure you saw Stacy speaking at the Build Your Brand Challenge, which was pretty life-changing for me personally, because I learned what the 7 power, your 7 power people is. And we have these 2 groups of people.
Is it is or are?
Oh, are. Again, 4 a.m. So we've got our hands, right? And in one hand, we have our family and our friends that have known us for the longest time, and they're the biggest group. But then on the other hand, we have the 7 power people, which is for us, it's you guys, 1111, and, you know, all our self-development, new friend, and Christina and I have been friends for over a decade, and knowing what hand you are with will save so much pain, because your friends and your family might not be doing all this, you know, self-help, self-development work. It doesn't mean that they're wrong, or it doesn't mean that you need to impose it on them, or that you need to just have that conversation with them. You've got your 7 power people that you have that support.
It's hard not to want to impose it on them.
Of course. Well,
that is the challenge, right? Because you're having so many. We are having so many breakthroughs as a couple, as partners, as parents, that we want to be able to go. Oh my God! You know,
you got to, right.
But what's also interesting, what Tony and Dean and Anne and
Hi, Juliana.
all these, because now we've become students of life, right?
Absolutely.
Because we spent all of our lives going to school, studying the things that
really don't give us the tools to
there's
have
no
that.
cognitive behavioral classes
Right.
as you're growing up, so you're just picking up stuff that your parents give you, and your parents, all of us have parents that also came from their parents, and
done the best that they
could
have done with what they've had at the moment. And when she said that, it was like, oh, because the first thing they say is forgiveness. And I felt so happy because when we do our meditations here, what's the first thing we do? We forgive. We're practicing forgiveness every single day. And then we fill up that space with love and gratitude. And then we celebrate, and the first thing that they talk about is you can forgive anything and anyone. And it doesn't just, it's not belittling what they did, your feelings, but the only one that you're harming is yourself if you hold on to that anger and that grudge and don't forgive. And the big difference between forgiveness and making amends, like you don't need forgiveness is for you. It's for you to have freedom, right? You don't need to make amends with that person. You don't need to become friends again, or you don't need to even speak to them. They don't even need to know that you forgave them. Pedialyte. There we go. We got some Pedialyte in the house.
But I wanted to finish my point.
Oh, did I interrupt you, my love?
You rudely interrupted.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice.
Hello?
No,
Yes,
I was...
Yes.
Yes,
Say,
my daughter.
excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, do you need a spoon? Here's
So,
a spoon.
One of the things that they were
Yes,
talking
here.
about,
No, look.
which is something that
I thought we didn't have any
we-
utensils, so I used the cap of one of my pens,
It has a little pokey thing.
and it worked.
Wow, that's being resourceful. Perfect example.
But I don't need it.
Oh, you prefer using that than
Yeah.
the spoon. Okay, no problem.
So one of the things that, going back to the conversation about the things that are not taught in, elementary or going into high school, we're not taught financial literacy. We're taught math. We're taught algebra, pre-calculus, calculus. We're taught all these things, right? We are taught math, but we're not taught financial IQ, right, on investment. And now it comes to also with cognitive behavior.
Or relationships, or
how to have a relationship,
right?
because the only education you get in relationship is your parents, right?
Right.
So that's where you get your sort of IQ on what relationships are and what defines the way you look at relationships. So I thought that was really interesting this morning, because I'm like, wow, I do hope, and I'm so glad our kids are in the car, because I hope that they understand and that they get what we're also doing, because not only are we bettering ourselves for our marriage, but for them
to give them that example, so that they
tools
can model
and strategies. So the point that I wanted to make is they keep talking about tools, strategies,
right,
structure, right, creating these new foundations, new systems that work now, because the old patterns don't work anymore, which is why.
Which I think that's what 2020 is all about, is dismantling all these antiquated systems that don't work, right? Like the systemic racism that it has long time coming, and it's really, really dismantling all of the old systems and the voting. So I just want to take this opportunity. Today is Theatrical Thursday. We have Intolerance No More. Hopefully some of you saw the live that we did yesterday. It was a lot of fun. And you could check out the film Intolerance No More on iTunes and Amazon Prime. And don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. It's so important for us to definitely let our vote be counted.
That's
because it matters. So
All right.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. Meditate on your heart's desire. Rearrange your schedule so that you're spending time in ways that are truly meaningful to you. Sometimes it's difficult to know what you truly desire. You have so many outside influences as well as personal fears tugging at you, demanding. Pay attention to me. You wait for a free moment that you could devote to your dreams, goals, and aspirations. Oh, okay. This is what, okay. Again, this is me reading since I've been up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You keep saying that.
I know, because I keep like, okay, wait, okay. Take 2. All right. Pay attention to me. So people are constantly tugging at you, demanding, pay attention to you. You wait for a free moment that you could devote to your dreams, goals, and aspirations. Yet that moment never seems to arrive because you're waiting for it. Yes, you're laughing.
I'm just laughing because
I just went through that.
No, our daughter is like, you already said that. We got a producer. We got a producer in the back.
Yeah, thank you. So make a list of 5 priorities in your life. Make a list of 5 priorities in your life. Then write down a schedule in ink so that you'll spend the necessary time engaged in these activities for you. It's not important what you specifically do during these times. What's most important is that you invest time and energy in that which makes you happy and fulfilled. You happy and fulfilled. It's so important. Put it in your schedule. What you schedule is what happens, like you really make it happen if you schedule it. Put it in a system. Create your structure, right? The affirmation is, I deserve the best. I take charge of my schedule and my life. I deserve the best. I take charge of my schedule and my life. So with that, it says meditate on your heart's desire. So let's go into our meditation. Today, it will be a short 11:11, but a juicy one and a love-filled one. So forgiveness. Take a deep breath.
Turn the computer that way so they can hear you, and speak a little louder so they can hear you.
Can you hear me?
We don't have our body mics.
Yes. Take a deep breath.
Quiet on set.
Close your eyes. Go to your heart and just forgive. Allow yourself to forgive yourself. They spoke about that. The hardest time that we have in forgiving is forgiving ourselves, because we're so hard on ourselves, right? And we got to love ourselves up more and more every day, and forgive all the mistakes and everything that we've done. My love, you want to do the meditation with me? You want to close your eyes for a minute?
Which one?
The one that I'm doing. Close your eyes and forgive. Take a deep breath.
What's your puppy?
Out of the mouth of babes. So it's about forgiveness. And remember, forgiving doesn't mean that you are accepting the action that they've done. It's you're releasing and you're letting go of that energy that you're holding onto so tight, and you're allowing yourself to be free. You're giving yourself love. So with that, let's pour love into our heart. What are we grateful for? Think of what you're grateful for. Write it in the comment box. What are you grateful for? I'm so grateful that we are taking this time to have family time and to be committed to our 11:11, and our hotspot is working. I'm so grateful. And I'm super, super grateful that I'm going to get to see my little brother and my nephew and my sister-in-law.
Oh, he's not little anymore.
He's my little brother. He'll always be my little
He's
brother.
a big bear.
He's a big guy, but he's still my little brother. And our delicious Noah, our baby. So that's what I'm grateful for, and I'm sharing because it just feels really great to share. Take a deep breath. 11:11 on the road. Yeah.
11:11 on
11:11 on the road.
again.
Look at my little
Just can't
sleepy
wait
eyes.
to get on the road again.
And now we got to celebrate. Woo!
Celebrate,
Celebrate.
dance to the music.
Celebrate.
Celebrate, dance to the music.
Woo! All right, so here's determination, and let's see what our Saku Ikeda wants us to remember today. Strengthen your resolve more than ever. Ice is made of water, but it is colder than water. Blue dye comes from indigo, but when something is repeatedly dyed in it, the color is better than that of the indigo plant. The Lotus Sutra remains the same, but if you repeatedly strengthen your resolve, your color will be better than that of others, and you will receive more blessings than they do. So I feel that translates to one of Tony Robbins' one of his quotes, which is the quality of your life, and I'm sorry if I'm misquoting him, but the quality of your life is the direct response. It's like the direct response to your choices, your decisions in life, right? So we are all responsible. So here, Isako says, have your resolve and really do your work, do your spiritual work, right? So that you get that result that you want, right? And so when he says you'll have better results than others that are not doing the work, and it's always about doing your work and being responsible for your
Well, that's
work.
what create leaders, right? That's
Exactly.
really what creates a leader.
And an incredible relationship, marriage, friends, and business and everything. And that's what we were listening
People will
to today.
Taking
total responsibility for
That's why
your
sometimes
actions and your condition in your life. It's all you.
Yeah, I would rather somebody lead and by what I see,
By example.
not necessarily by what they're saying, because it's easier to say something than to actually act on it. So for me, true leadership is when I'm seeing, and it makes me want to change, right?
Exactly.
That's where I think true leadership exists.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna do our
177
mental toughness secrets of the world class, and here it is. Haha, the world class loves liberty, right? And what we were talking about, when you forgive, you get freedom, you get liberty when you forgive. So liberty means responsibility, right? That is why most men dread it. While the middle class may take their liberties for granted, the world class sees it as one of their greatest assets. Liberty, the right to act, believe, or express yourself in the manner of your choosing. The great ones know their opportunity to become great begins with the freedom to choose and create their own destiny. Right? The middle class consciousness doesn't hold liberty in such high regard because they don't believe they have that much to lose. They are unaware that their liberty, combined with their ability to upgrade their programming, has the potential to catapult them into world-class consciousness. As a result, they remain mentally bound to mediocrity. They are searching the world for gold, not knowing it is right in their own backyard. Another Tony Robbins incantation is, everything I need is inside of me. Yeah. Write that down. Take that on today. And as you're working out, as you're running, as you're stretching, say, everything I need is inside of me. Everything I need is inside of me.
Yeah, well, I mean, they talk
Right?
about the greatest anxiety and depression is living in the future and living in the past, not, learning to live in the now is where the power
Exactly.
is.
They are searching for the world for gold and not knowing it is right in their own backyard. Champions are much different, and that's why they tend to be happier, more successful, and more fulfilled. Their world is filled with love and abundance, while the middle class continues to operate from fear and scarcity. Without the gift of liberty, the great ones might never discover their true potential. Meanwhile, the middle class has everything they need to become everything they can become, yet they choose to play it safe. Action step for today, ask this critical thinking question. Am I taking full advantage of the liberty that so many of my fellow countrymen fought and died for?
I don't think a lot of people are.
So with that, we invite you to take advantage. I know that you do.
But there's bad voting.
Like-minded.
Make sure you vote.
Yes.
Because it's a privilege that we get to have in this country.
Yes, support indie filmmaking. And we're actually going to be listening to The Power to Pivot.
I love how you jump from
we cover it all
to
here.
Independent.
We cover it all here. And now we're going to go to the Power to Pivot immersion. And it started live at 11. And it's going to be going on for 5 hours. It's a really amazing event that's happening with Tony and Dean. And again, constantly just feeding the mind, feeding the soul, upgrading that programming. And we send you lots of love. We love you. We appreciate you.
And we are here for
each
you.
other.
Oh, that's right. It's each other.
Yes, we're here for you. All righty.
All right, guys. Have a phenomenal day.
We hope you enjoyed our program on the road. And again, it is our commitment to bring you goodness every day and value, and just definitely share, subscribe. And yeah, today we didn't speak Spanish at all. I think that would be...
I think if we would have seen your mom, we would have gone,
probably.
español.
Sí, y los que están hablando, los que hablan español, no los estamos viendo porque tenemos solamente una computadora, pero los queremos mucho. Nos vemos mañana. Estamos aquí en 11:11
en la carrera.
En la carretera. Vamos a vernos con nuestra familia, y bueno, ustedes son nuestra familia espiritual y queremos siempre estar aquí y mantener el commitment. ¿Cómo se dice el commitment?
Well, this computer's letting us know it's about to die, so ladies and gents,
we did it!
We did it.
Woo!
We will see you mañana. Fun Friday, Finance Friday, Freedom Friday.
From Utah, Powell.
Powell?
Lake Paddle.
Paddle? No.
Lake Paddle. Actually,
we're going to Utah.
yes,
We're going to the Marina Resort. All right, guys.
Woo!
We're back on the road.
Bye-bye.